Hi Cancerians, which is Kräfta in Swedish, and welcome to my channel, A New Era. My name is Emma, and I am Swedish, and so therefore I will go a bit back and forth with the Swedish words, maybe explaining some of the English words when I feel like it. I just straight away want to say that my grandmother died this morning, and I think it might be a special reading, and I feel that the energy is going to be a bit different and that she's going to be with us. And for some reason, I want to bring it up. I could just as well had just done the reading without you knowing, but I want to tell you, and therefore, if there's some losses out there, I will say that this reading is definitely for you. So let's see what comes out. If you're new to this channel, welcome. This is only my second week when I do this video. If you're checking in, and maybe I've been doing this for a year, it's still as important and as valuable to you, even though it could have been yesterday or it could have been a year ago. So if it resonates, and then it's true. So let's see what comes up for the Cancerians. I like to call you the Cancerians. I don't really like the word Cancer. She died in peace. She died in her sleep. It was her time to go. It was all good. But it's still it's always a bit, I don't know, vulnerable, fragile when somebody passes. And I also feel that the energy is like very heightened around the time when somebody passes. So yeah. I get the Aladdin. I can show you the world. You know, the carpet ride, the magic carpet ride. It just feels very okay. So for the Cancerians out there that I'm connecting with right now, it feels like either you started an adventure or you need to go on an adventure. Like if there's a trip coming up, or if there's a vacation, or something is about to happen for you where you feel like you need to plan, or maybe pack your bags, or something is about to happen. It can also be a very internal travel, like something is about to shift. You sort of pack your bags for the next step. Like you don't literally pack your bags then, and then it just feels like you need to get ready. Like if, for instance, when almost always when women are pregnant, they feel like they want to prepare, like they want to start to organize things, put things in boxes. All of a sudden, like, don't we need different paint in here? Like, is that really necessary when we're 3 weeks away from getting a baby? Should we really repaint this room? Yes, it's a perfect time to repaint this room. So it's that sort of feeling like you want to get organized, you want to get ready for the next step. So it's both for you guys who are actually going on the trip, or actually planning to make the next step, like on the physical plane, but it's also for you Cancerians that are on an inner journey, like on an inner vacation trip. And I just straight away want to say that I see now in the clouds that like the angels are with you. If your loved ones are on the other side, they're with you, they're looking out for you, and like everything's gonna go well. If you have been worried about, I know this is not too much about relationships right now, but I'm just saying what comes through. It feels like if there's been some worry about going on this trip, or making this making plans for this, or whatever it is that you're gonna go on, there has been some worry or maybe stress that is not going to be like on time, or is it going to be possible? Is there going to be enough money? Like, it's just something, and your loved ones are there to just confirm that yes, this is fine. Like, you can go. I just want to show you while I talk. You really truly are on the magic carpet, right? And I don't know if you can see that because it's a bit, the face is up in the clouds. I can see them if I really look. It's just a beautiful image of, we're on the move, we're moving, we're shifting, we're making plans for a different life, really. And for you guys who are on that inner journey, it feels like your loved ones are there to say, you can do this. Like, you don't have to have the same life anymore. You can move into the next step. If there's it can be anything. Like, take whatever resonates with you, whether there's a new business, a new relationship, new like job opportunities, or something where you feel a bit, I don't really know how it's going to go. Like, I'm brand new to this. Spirit is there saying that it's going to be all good. And when I see swans, there's a lot of swans here. That's just music to me. Song, music, dance, and it feels like there's just music all around you on this magic carpet, right? So for some people, there might even be like the venture that you're going into right now might actually be in like musical songs, Aladdin, I don't know. Okay, this is you right now. And then there's this energy that you're dealing with right now. Like, I'd say this is not you. This is for another person in your life that maybe has been a bit like resistant to your change, and a bit resistant to your shifting, or even for you to go on this trip. So that just tells me that this person either is not going to go with you, or if they are, they're going kicking and screaming. Like, they for some reason, I feel that they're holding you back a bit. Like, you have to explain yourself, and you have to like, is it really necessary for me to defend why I want to go on this trip? And for you guys who are making this inner journey, in that case, I'd say that the person, if it's a partner, like a romantic partner, or if it's somebody close in your family or a friend, this person is not keeping up with your shifting. Like, they liked you better when you were just, I was going to say boring. I don't mean that, but when you were the same, like when you showed up in the same light, with the same thoughts, with the same outlook on life, they enjoyed you better, because that's where they are at. And I feel like you're maybe on a bit of a like too fast change here now. And I know for you it doesn't feel like too fast, because this is a long time coming, and for you it's just a natural unfolding. Like, it's what is unfolding in Swedish? Like, nästa steg, det bara öppnar sig. Unfolding, I'm sorry. It's just the next logical step, and there's a beautiful this comes next, and this comes next, and this comes next, and you have followed that, and whoever this is to you that is sort of close to you in your life doesn't enjoy your change, because they feel like they're falling behind. And I feel that you have sort of let yourself not go, or not go on this trip, or not evolve as much as you could have already, because you know, and you have felt what they actually are feeling. It's not in their head or anything. It's not in your head either. That is the truth. You feel like if you sort of just go full force ahead with your change, like I almost want to say transformation, you know that there might be a chance or risk, depending on how you see it, that they are gonna fall behind. If you're in a romantic relationship, that might mean that you actually are gonna break up. Or if it's a like mother, father, siblings, friend that are like really close to you, I can understand that it feels like, oh my god, I can't see my family. If this is what I'm gonna do, I can't see my family. If I'm just growing in this pace, it just means that I'm gonna lose somebody. And frankly, yes, you might not. If you just continue, instead of being fearful of losing somebody, be happy of just the trip that you're heading towards, or the transformation that you're going through. That is gonna either gonna bring new sides, new versions of this person, whoever this is for you. And if not, they're gonna fall away. They're just naturally gonna fall away, and it's not gonna feel as heavy as you think it will feel. And I know if this is a very dear friend that has been for a long time, and it like you've done everything together, or if this is a romantic partner and it feels like, I don't want to live without this person, I can understand how you sort of pull back a bit, and sort of you don't want to move in this fast pace that you do, because then you're going to lose somebody. But ultimately, you're not happy if you don't go in the pace that, like, in the speed that is your like this is your speed, din hastighet, in how you travel the world, like how you travel in your thoughts and how you evolve in your mind. And there are going to be other people, and I don't want to take it like lighthearted, like there are others, you can find another mother. Maybe not, but I'm just saying, there's going to be others that are like so on your level. Such a 14-year-old thing to say. You're so on your level. It just feels like they're going to be people who understands you. They're going to be people who connects with you, like from where you're at. And it's not going to be that you constantly have to almost hide yourself or defend where you're at. There's going to be people who truly understands your gifts and the person you are. And so the message for you is to just, instead of focusing on what you have to let go, I want to push on that a bit. Instead of focusing on what you maybe have to let go, focus on where you're going, and the rest will just take care of itself. And you already know this, like, because this has been on your mind for quite some time. And therefore it's such a significant shift, or otherwise it could just have happened gradually or much more naturally. But because you have held back yourself a bit, it's sort of, no, I have to do this now. Like, if there's a trip that you're going on that is very, maybe it's a spiritual trip, maybe it's a tantric place. It's very judgmental, but like it just feels like it's outside the box a tiny bit. And people who are afraid of what is not mainstream will think that whatever you're going on or whatever you're going through is a bit up in the blue, like up in the air. Just stay true to yourself and just continue on your path, because you're on you're finally in such a right path for you. Show you. Forgot. So here you are, just sitting. That's what stands out to me. Just sitting on your own, just gathering information, knowledge, and then there's all these people around you that are starting to like get attracted into your life, and you're just golden, like you're beaming, like you're a ray of light, and and you're just going to start to attract people that are more on your level, more on your vibrational level. And there was time, but I still want to do another, just finishing off card here. Wow. You couldn't stop if you wanted to. Like, of course you could, but like there's so much movement, there's so much momentum in your shift, and there's this I got the owl here, and the owl to me is like it's the wisest, smartest. It just sees everything. It sees in the dark. It sees so far, and it sees in different layers. And it like your wings are ready. You're just ready to fly. You've been waiting so many. I want to speak in terms of moons, like the moon cycles, and I just feel like you've waited for so many moons. And even though this is not date specific, there is a full moon coming up in, I think, about 2 weeks or 1 week or something. It's mid-June, and something is about to shift. Something is happening. It's already happening. It's underway, and it's already happening, and you're on the move. And whatever you were planning, just go ahead. You have a green light. The spirits are with you. Your loved ones are with you, and the wisest animal in the sky they're just holding you, and it feels almost like you're one with them. You have so much wisdom that you start to share a bit now. I feel like you're starting to come out a bit, and it's such a cool card. It's such a cool card. Okay, Cancerians, I hope you liked the reading and it's resonated with some of you guys. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.